A courtroom packed with her family and friends. The ex-boyfriend of Ashley Elkins goes in front of a judge charged with lying to police about the missing Warren mother's whereabouts.
32-year-old DeAndre Booker now faces one felony count of lying to a peace officer. Thanks for being with us at 5. I'm Ty Steele.
I'm Kimberly Gill. At that hearing today, investigators began reviewing some of the evidence in the case, even though Ashley Elkins remains missing.
And that includes Booker's search history online. Police say he searched things like, is blood traceable, and how to beat a polygraph. They say he also searched how to delete his Google history. Let's go live now to Erica Erickson. Erica, did the judge give him bond today?
Yes, that judge gave him a bond today, so he's being held right now. But I want to mention, police were just over here again at his apartment looking for evidence. They just wrapped up. They did say they would be working overnight, through the day, around the clock, over the next few days. And we did speak with that family right now. They are deeply concerned about her two sons right now because they're asking simply where mommy is.
He just screamed and hollered. And asked why was like do something like that to his mother because she's so kind.
Why, how, and where is 30-year-old Warren, mother of two, Ashley Elkins?
We want Ashley home. And when I say that, I mean we want her body found.
Those are all questions this family and so many here believe her ex-boyfriend of a year, 32-year-old DeAndre Booker, has the answers to.
He's part of the family. So I'm just really shook. He would do something like this.
Booker arraigned Thursday for lying to police, and Roseville police say not only was he trying to flee to Flint, but also say his Google search history speaks for itself.
Search for such things as fastest routes from Flint to Ohio, what to do on a run.
Police say Booker also searched for is blood traceable, how to beat a polygraph, and deleting Google history.
And it shows the monster that he is.
Ashley missing since January 2nd, and since her phone pinging inside his Roseville apartment. Police also removing a dumpster from his home and her car discovered just a few miles away. Police say there's no doubt a violent act occurred based on physical evidence.
You saw the closed doors. There's 15 detectives back there working as we speak.
Booker being held on a $250,000 cash bond and ordered to wear a GPS tether if he makes that bond.
What would help you in any way right now?
Just prayers. Just everybody pray till we find her. Just pray.
Right now, Roseville police say they hope to increase those charges against Booker again within the next few days. Meanwhile, we spoke to Ashley's mother, and she says there was a moment where she kind of knew. She says something was off with Booker, and we're going to kind of dive a little deeper into that coming up next on Local 4 News at 6. For now, reporting live in Roseville, Erica Erickson, back to you.
Really tough detail.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real. Mods on deck. I see you, Emmanuel and BG. I see y'all. All right, we're going to get into this topic. We got a true... Oh, boy. The banner is wrong. I'm so sorry. Let me change the banner. We already did him earlier. We did that sleazeball. Okay, so tonight we are focusing on... It's going to be a two-part because it's kind of long. So I'm going to do it tonight, and then I'm going to do it again tomorrow. All right, give me a second here. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I should have had this already done, but I didn't. Okay. And the people that's watching replay, I will have timestamps so you get through it. Okay, we're going to be discussing this proud Dusty, DeAndre Howard Booker, allegedly unalive his ex-girlfriend. He had his court appearance, okay? So I just want to go a little bit back in time. We're going to go back like from 6 months and everything because I remember this case when it happened, and I planned to cover it, but I didn't do it. And now that it's, resurfacing again, now they're going to court. Oh, yeah, I will be covering this one. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, just make sure you hit the like, share me out, and all that good stuff. And I'm going to it's going to be mute for just a second so I can go on to the next video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me a second. Okay, now this next video here, this is his court appearance. This proud Dusty. This is crazy. But this is the court appearance that happened months ago. We're going to get to the up-to-date court appearance that just happened just recently. But I'm saving that for last. I just want to take you down a little bit of memory lane and for me to get a little refresher of what had happened. Okay? So we're going to watch I believe this one might have been his first court appearance, arraignment. It says up there, arraignment. So we're going to check this out. and then we're gonna get into another small clip. Whatever. I'm just gonna have the timeline. Just hang in there with me, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. All right, hit the like, share me out, and all this good stuff, and let's get into this Proud Dusty. It's like an epidemic, ladies. It's an epidemic out here with these Dusties. It's just no stopping them. They're just so relentless. Okay, resume.
FY People versus DeAndre Booker.
Your Honor, Randall Payne appearing as arraignment attorney on behalf of DeAndre Booker. Mr. Booker, state your name for the court, please.
DeAndre Booker. And thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. Steve Fox on behalf of the people.
All right, and Detective Les France, can you please go to the table next to Mr. Kane? Mr. Booker, did you talk to Mr. Kane today?
Yes.
Did he go over your rights with you?
Yes.
Did you understand all of those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding your rights?
No.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for purposes of arraignment. With regard to bond, we'll start with Mr. Kane.
Your Honor, Mr. Booker is 32 years old. He's in custody on this charge. He states he is not employed. He lives at the same address. He also states he's not on probation or parole. I recommend a reasonable bond in this matter.
All right, and Mr. Fox.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. I just think we're here on a 4-year felony for lying to a peace officer on a violent crime investigation. This is, of course, as Your Honor is aware, involving Ms. Elkins. And the court is to consider MCR 6.106F and MCL 765.6, a number of factors. I'm going to hit on a few if you don't mind. The first is the protection of the public. The underlying matter, although not the charge specifically, but the underlying matter obviously involves a crime of violence, potentially. We are still seeking Ms. Elkins, the defendant we suspect and believe.
I had to pause. BG, you brought a great point. Help me, Donna. They don't bathe, comb their hair, and somehow get dates. Yeah. And you know what's crazy about it, BG? They be getting some beautiful women. And then they want to unalive them or abuse them, mistreat them, manipulate them. I don't get it. They be getting some this girl is absolutely beautiful. Why was she even wasting her time with this Dusty? She was too pretty, too good for him. And this is what they do. This is what they do. They get someone like them, and then they just unalive them. All right, let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen.
May know where she is, and a concern is her safety if, God forbid, the worst has not happened yet. So with respect to that, Judge, I believe that there is a risk to the public, specifically if she were still alive, and that's what we're all hoping for, of course. The other is the defendant's risk of non-appearance and the likelihood of conviction. Likelihood of conviction, Judge, the defendant made several material factual misstatements to detective aspirants and recited those to the court during the course of the initial swear to. The defendant was aware that we were investigating a missing persons report. He was aware that there was some belief of his involvement. He made misstatements about both his location as well as Ms. Elkins and how she may have left his vehicle, left his apartment complex, all of which we can demonstrate by objective evidence and video evidence to be false. So there's a high likelihood of conviction on these cases and these matters. And then last and most importantly for the court's consideration, I think at this point, is the probability or improbability of returning for trial. We have a history that includes charges, at least. We do not have the disposition, but we did recover DD-214 from his time in the U.S. Army. It looks like in 2016, he was charged with a couple of matters, including larceny of private property, and more importantly, fraudulent ID documents. And then in 2017, he was charged with desertion or the absence without leave, going AWOL from the Army. Ultimately, he was discharged less than honorably, although it was not a dishonorable discharge. He was discharged from the Army in a less than honorable manner. We know that after the conversations, before the conversations that Detective Lesperance, but we believe after the underlying events of this case, he fled from Macomb County, went to Flint, where he was apprehended and brought back to Roseville. And we know that during that time, while he was in Flint, he accessed the internet to search for such things as fastest routes from Flint to Ohio, what to do on the run, is blood traceable, how to beat a polygraph, and deleting Google history. So, Judge, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear that? If that doesn't sound like a person that's trying to unalive a person, I don't know what it is. This is insane. And the mother is so heartbroken. So heartbroken. That was her firstborn. This is crazy. And he just stands up. That's why I had to cover this, because when I seen him in court, I said, no. Ooh, he's proud. He proud what he did. He feels good that y'all will never know where I put the body and what happened to her. But, you know, oh boy. Mentally unstable, psychotic bum. I hope that they put his under the jail. Exactly. I believe Emmanuel, she was dealing with a psychopath. She didn't even know it. Because when I was watching some videos of the mother speaking and saying how he was welcome in the home and how he was, oh yeah. Let's resume. We got a lot to cover tonight, but it's going to be a two-part. I'm not going to keep y'all here forever. Resume.
By his own words and his search history, by his prior conduct, and by what is frankly at stake in this particular matter, he's of significant risk of flight. With that, I would request a significant bond. I'm asking for a $500,000 cash surety bond, no 10%, and that a steel cuff GPS tether be attached should he make that bond.
All right, Mr. King, anything further from you?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Detective Les Francis, is there anything you wish to add?
No, ma'am. Not this time.
All right. As Mr. Fox indicated, there are many things the court has to look to with regard to setting bond. In determining bond, this court looks most closely at the risk of harm to the public and the likelihood of the defendant's appearance in court. I will note for the record that this matter is currently charged as a 4-year felony. I will also note for the matter that while Mr. Fox did point out several instances from the defendant's time in the military with regard to any sort of matters that came up with regard to larceny or desertion, that there is no other criminal history presented. But that being said, the matter being investigated does involve a missing person, which is a very serious matter. And the court takes very seriously that the allegations being made are that the defendant is lying to a police officer regarding material facts about a missing person at this time. That gives the court great concern about the risk of harm to the public and the likelihood that the defendant will make sure that he appears in court for both this matter and any potential further charges that may be brought by the prosecution. At this time, the court is going to assess a bond in the amount of $250,000 cash surety, steel cuff tether prior to any release. The PCC date in this matter will be January 22nd, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. on Zoom in front of Judge Bodecker. The exam date will be January 29th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. in person in front of Judge Bodecker. I have referred the matter to the Office of the Public Defender for appointment of counsel at this time. If the defendant does retain counsel, that counsel can send in a substitution of attorney. Is there anything further from any party?
I apologize, Judge. Just one clear, you indicate steel cuff tether. That is with D, that's correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to pause for it's going to be silent for a second while I skip over to the next video. Now we're going to get more up to date because this was like 6 months ago. So now we're going to get more up to date what's happening now. All right. We're going to watch this news clip. This is about like 2 months ago, a little bit more of an update. All right, and then we're going to get into his latest court appearance, I'm trying to say. All right, let's get it, ladies and gentlemen.
Where is she? That's what the family of a missing Warren mother of 2 is asking tonight as her ex-boyfriend faces a judge in court.
How do you heal when you can't bury your child? That's the worst hurt in the world.
You know, this is a story we've been covering for about 5 months now. Just what happened to Ashley Elkins?
The missing Warren mother of 2 disappeared, launching a multi-city search. Police say Elkins was last seen January 2nd at her ex-boyfriend's Roseville apartment.
Then on January 9th, DeAndre Booker was arrested in Flint and charged with lying to police. Now from January 13th through 19th, police searched the Pine Tree Acres landfill, finding what they call look-alike items possibly belonging to Elkins.
Okay, so that brings us to today, where Booker faced a judge for a probable cause conference. He now faces murder charges after DNA evidence is found in a dumpster at his apartment complex. Shante Passmore working the story for us. She joins us live. You just spoke with family members. They want justice, Shante.
Oh, yes, of course, Karen Damon, and really just an emotional day in court. Listen, the hearing, it didn't last long, but you could feel the tension in the room between the defendant and the family. And as you've already mentioned tonight, the question on so many people's minds, where is Ashley Elkins?
Walking into court, coming face to face with the family of Ashley Elkins.
Say your name, please.
DeAndre Booker. DeAndre Booker faced
And look at his face now, how he's proud too. This was about a month ago. Every time he goes to court, he has a proud face. He's a proud Dusty. He is proud that what he did to this lady. This son of a gun. The mother's so devastated. All right, let's resume, ladies and gentlemen. I really want y'all to focus on his expression. He doesn't care. She was laying down with a psychopath. This is a true psychopath. No remorse, no feelings, don't care. He was able to blend in the family, very nice with the mother and everybody else. Everybody thought he was a cool guy. And come to find out, he was a psychopath. He even went through the army and everything. Ladies, we have to be careful. Resume.
DeAndre Booker faces multiple charges, including premeditated murder and tampering with evidence. As this legal saga continues, Elkin's mother still has questions.
It won't really be justice without a body for me. Him going to prison and not ever getting out, that's good. But, me not being able to bear her, that's hard for me.
Elkins went missing early January. Police say her phone last pinged inside a Roseville apartment belonging to Booker, but they didn't find the pair. Investigators would later learn Booker's search history revealed he planned to go on the run before being arrested in Flint. Meanwhile, investigators found evidence in an apartment dumpster, leading them to the Pine Tree Acres landfill in Lenox Township.
We have some items that are being processed for evidence. We don't know if they're related to this case or not, and we'll ascertain that once we get back to the office and get them to the evidence lab.
Tonight, police tell Local 4 there's no new information in the case. As for the legal proceedings, the delays partly stem from the massive amount of discovery, the prosecution citing about 2 terabytes. A legal analyst not connected to the case says prosecutors will encounter challenges.
So this will be a circumstantial case of the prosecutor, so they're going to have to make sure that they do everything the right way. It's going to have to be a foundational type of case where they start at A to get to Z.
For the Elkins family, they see the road to justice being a long journey.
It's going to be a long time, but I want them to make sure that they have everything on him so that he can't get out.
And right now, the family is thanking everyone in the community who's ever rallied around their family, including Ashley's 2 young boys. As for Booker, he is expected to be back in court next month. We're live in
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we up to current. This is his latest court appearance that just happened the other day. All right, let's watch this proud Dusty in court. And I really want you to watch his expression. That's so sad. And I'm watching with y'all, ladies and gentlemen, because I didn't get a chance to really watch all of it. But it's going to be 2 parts because this is actually like 2 hours. So we're just going to watch half of it today, and then I'm going to do the other half tomorrow. And if you like, come tomorrow to watch it. If not, you can always watch the replay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it.
Hang on every word I say.
Well, I was just with those. Hey, Jim, is that yours?
And the speed is on 1.30. If it's too fast for you, slow it down, speed it up, whatever you want to do. Just hit the setting. Let's get it.
Carmen, I'm going to take this.
Okay.
Is there something under the table?
No, the only one's on here. Yeah, no. Yeah. No. I got Wi-Fi from Detective over in Roseville.
Look at his face. Do you see what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen? And the people that's watching replay, please tell me. Look at the smirk. He doesn't care. This is the face of a psychopath. This is insane.
Is it going through here or not? So then why would I connect it?
I don't know what you're connected to.
Connected to the TV.
Okay, so no. You can connect to the TV directly, also, because the TV being utilized as our recording microphone. So you have to share.
What if you can create your own website by saying,
What's going to happen is once you're on Zoom, if you have any minutes, you will share. So just going to click share, click on the photo, the link, the order, anything like that, and it'll pop right up on that phone.
So I have to share screen. So when I put a PowerPoint up,
Share screen.
I really like to know, where did she meet him at? They said they was together for a relationship for a year. And I guess starting the new year, she probably broke up with him and said, I'm not going to bring this monster in the new year. And then that's when he plotted to unalive her. I would like to know, where did she meet him? I'm going to see if I can skip through some of this here, because I didn't know it start off like this. Okay, let me skip through it.
All rise. Mr. Nancy Court is now in session. Your Honor, Judge Joseph Bodecker presiding. Thank you. Please be seated. People versus DeAndre Booker. Mr. Francis on record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Carmen Franklin, here on behalf of people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Carrie Stewart on behalf of the people.
Morning, Your Honor. Or afternoon, Your Honor. Roseville, I'm here on behalf of defendant DeAndre.
Marlene, blessings to you too.
25-329-FY, 25-12-58-FY. Are you proposing that we take testimony together on these files?
That's exactly what I was going to do, Judge. Ask that the court combine them for purposes of exam.
No objection to that, Your Honor.
Are you ready to proceed?
We are, Your Honor.
Any preliminary matters prior to calling the first witness?
Your Honor, only as to sequestration, and I don't know what the court has in terms of if people are viewing the proceedings in another room, but there's an awful lot of witnesses and or family members that are potential witnesses not only at this exam but at trial, and I would ask that they be sequestered.
No objection to that, with two exceptions, Your Honor. One, my officer in charge, Detective West France, or Sergeant West France, want to give his promotion. And secondly, Miss Elkins, the mother of the victim, is the next of kin, so she would fall
under the crime victims' rights statute as the victim representative in this case. That statute would allow her to remain in the courtroom after her testimony. I tend to have her testify first, and then I would ask her under that statute to be exempt from the sequestration order as well. As it relates to whether the court is streaming live or not, that's it.
I'm sorry if the volume is kind of low. I have it on the highest here. It might pick up. Hopefully it does, but it's on their end. Reason.
Court's decision, obviously, but I've told my witnesses, my police officer witnesses specifically, that they're sequestered and that we had an issue. One of the officers was going to be security, and we specifically arranged with the chief of police to make sure he was not in the courtroom as security because he was someone that was able to testify later in the proceedings.
No objection to Ms. Elkin. Mrs. Elkins, after she testifies, no objection obviously to the officer in charge, just other people such as Alexis Elkins and Sean Ross. I have no idea if these people are here present today.
You know, Mr. Yeah, I think Alexis Elkins is here, but I hadn't intended on calling her.
Clearly, she's going to be a witness at trial, so I believe she should be present.
I don't know that she is, but I can understand Mr. Lang's position if there's a chance that she might be, if Mr. Lang may want to have her at trial. And I understand that. We can make sure that she's sequestered.
Did you know? We're able to give our patients their permanent teeth the next day in just 24 hours.
And then, Judge, just another thing preliminarily. Mr. Lang, myself, and Ms. Stewart have had several discussions leading up to today. As it relates to the exhibits that are going to be used, I think we have stipulation. As far as everything that I've shown you today, with regards to photos and videos, there's a stipulation for exam purposes only as to the authenticity and admissibility of those. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm not requiring the prosecutor to do any type of, at least for purposes of exam, chain of evidence or discussion about how they obtained, certain photographs. I have no problem with that for purposes of exam to simply allow those to be exhibits if there is something I do have in place to deal with.
And then we'll deal with that at the next proceeding as it relates to the scientific reports and things under 766.11B, but those will be coming at another proceeding, not necessarily today. So we'll handle that at the appropriate time as well. With that, call you. Thank you. This time, if you call Monica Elkins to the stand. Good afternoon. Say your name, please. Monica Elkin. Spell your first and last name, please.
MONIKAELAIS.
Raise your right hand, please. You solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth and help you God?
Yes.
You may have a seat. Yes, Judge, do you want me to stand, or I know we have... It's up to you. You consider standing. I don't want to be disrespectful to the court, but I know that these... Whatever you're most comfortable with. Thank you. Good afternoon, Ms. Elkins. Thank you for being here today. Judge, is the defendant going to remain standing?
Mr. Booker, I was told earlier that you did not want to sit. You can sit if you wish, but if you don't want, you can stand. No response, so with that, question.
Judge, I just want to place on the record an objection to the defendant posturing in this.
The reason why this dude doesn't want to sit down because this psychopath, he wants to stare the mother in the face. He wants to gloat because he's proud. Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, like I was saying, this psychopath doesn't want to sit down because he just wants to stare her in the face to try to intimidate her. I think I should have showed the other video. Might be better on sound. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know. Tell me about what you think of the sound. Tell me, are you able to hear it? Because I know I'm struggling over here. All right, let's resume.
intimidate witnesses that are going to be testifying against him today. That's the court runs its courtroom the way it sees fit, and I recognize that, but I didn't want to just place it on record. Thank you. Ms. Elkins, who is Ashley Elkins?
She's my daughter.
How old was Ashley in January this year?
30 years old.
When was the last time you spoke with Ashley?
January 1st.
What were the circumstances behind you speaking with her that day?
She cooked traditional greens like I did, pork that we used to do every year, and she was like, the food was ready.
So you celebrated New Year's with her?
No, I actually I was at home, but she called me on the phone, and then she had my other daughter bring me dinner.
I see. How often would you speak with Ashley?
Every day.
How far away from Ashley did you live?
2 blocks, 3 blocks, maybe.
How would you classify your relationship with her?
Very close, loving.
During your during the months leading up to New Year's, so let's just say in 2024, were you aware of anyone that she was dating? Yeah, I'm sorry. In 2024, were you aware of any individuals that Ashley was dating?
Yes.
Who was she dating at that point?
DeAndre Booker.
Did you ever meet Mr. Booker?
Yes.
Okay. Would you recognize him again if you saw him?
Yes.
Do you see him in court here today?
Yes.
Could you please point to him and indicate to the court what he's wearing?
Right there in all black.
When you say all black, what type of clothing?
Prison clothing.
Your Honor, please let the record reflect that identification of the defendant. I only ask because we have a lot of different officers who are also wearing black, so I want to make sure the record is clear. Okay, ma'am? Thank you. In December or on January 1st, when you had your last contact with Ashley, what was the status of her relationship with Mr. Booker at that point, if you know?
They weren't together anymore.
How long had they been broken up?
As far as I know, they kind of broke up like in September.
So 3 or 4 months earlier?
Yes.
Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Had Ashley moved on and started dating someone else?
Not that I know of.
Now, when you spoke with Ashley on January 1st,
You see it, BG, right? I was trying to find the clip. They didn't show, but there was another clip, I guess, from another news report, and they were showing how the camera was pointing to him like, dude, you can sit down. And he like, I don't want to sit down. Smiled in this woman's face, ate in her house. She was treating him like a maybe soon to be, maybe possibility as a son-in-law. Let's resume.
did you see her in person or not?
No.
I'd like to direct your attention now to January 2nd. Did you have any contact with her either by phone or text or anything like that on January 2nd?
No, not I can remember. Me just texted her.
I'm sorry?
Text her and reaching out to her. So about the stream I had. That's it.
When did you start reaching out to her on January 2nd?
9:06, because I got her house at 8:40 and she was gone. And then 9:06 when I actually reached out.
How many times would you say you texted her that day?
Oh my God, I can't count it was a lot.
Have there been instances when you would text Ashley and she would not get back to you?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like for a long time. So maybe her phone was dead or she was doing somebody's hair or something. She didn't call me right then.
But she would ultimately get back to you?
Oh, definitely.
At some point, do you become worried?
Yes.
Why?
Because she wasn't answering her phone. She wasn't texting back. Just not like her. It had been too long. Yeah, it's not like her. She just wouldn't do that. She never wanted me to worry.
Let me do this, ma'am. I'm going to show you. Can you see the screen from where you're sitting?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's been entered. People would move for. Let me do it this way. I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification purposes as people's proposed exhibit number 1. Can you see that from where you're at? Oh, I don't know why it's not. Hold on, I may have to show that instead. Give me 1 second, Jim. Here we go. Can you see the vehicle in the top left corner of people's exhibit number 1?
Yes, I can.
What vehicle is that?
That's my daughter's vehicle.
Which daughter?
Ashley Elkins.
Exhibit 1. All right, timestamp 8:01 and 25 seconds. The individual is getting out of that car. Do you recognize that individual?
Yes, my daughter Ashley Elkins.
He would move for admission of people's one, Judge?
Any objection? No objection for purposes of examination only.
Judge, at this point, I think Mr. Lang and I have gone through all 63 exhibits I intend to show today. So I would move for all the admission, or would you prefer I do it this way?
For 63.
Okay, I'll do it this way.
Look at today. No problem.
I'll do it this way. I just don't, I got it. I'll show you exhibit 2 now, ma'am.
Before we continue, you indicated it was 8:01:25. I assume that was AM?
On the timestamp. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
And what date?
Oh, January 2nd on the timestamp. We'll get into more of that detail with a witness later, Judge. I apologize. That's okay. Let's look at exhibit 2 now, ma'am. You recognize the one walking in the 7-Eleven there?
Yes, it's my daughter Ashley Elkins.
People move for admission of Peoples 2.
No objection, Your Honor, for purposes of examination only.
You and show you now Peoples 3. You see that? Can you see that car driving around there?
Yes.
Whose car is that, ma'am?
It's my daughter Ashley Elkins' car.
Just for just a few seconds in this, save some time. At 07:59:42, we see an individual getting out of that car. Who is that?
That's my daughter, Ashley Elkins.
People move for admission of 3.
No objection, Your Honor.
Again, is this on January 2nd of this year?
I'm sorry, yeah, it does say that. Yes,
I
January
didn't
2nd.
see that.
My apologies.
And is that true of Exhibit 2 also?
There's no timestamp on that particular one, so I'll wait for the testimony to come in on that. Thank you, if you don't mind. Ms. Elkins, did Ashley have any children?
Yes, 2 sons, 11 and 7. He was 10 at the time, though. She went missing.
I know the camera is blurry, but if you really see how he's standing there and his expression and directly looking at her, this is so creepy. The judge should be doing something. He is intimidating the witness. She's a witness. Let's resume.
Did she have custody of those children?
Yes.
Did they live with her?
Yes.
Have you had
And I just seen him smile too.
contact with Ashley since January 1st of 2025?
No.
Have you heard anything from her?
No.
Has she reached out to her children?
No.
Has she reached out to anyone in your family?
No.
Have you seen or heard anyone having seen her or
No.
talked to her?
No.
Do you remember the last text that you received from Ashley's phone?
Was all man. That's the last.
When was that?
9:06 around that time. a.m.
Did you, was that was in response to something that you had sent her?
Yes.
Did she discuss going to a beauty store at any point in a text message with you?
No.
Did you ever check her location through her phone?
Yes.
When did you do that?
Oh, I think around 1 or 2. I'm not sure.
And how did you do that?
Her and her sister, Alexis, they share locations.
Through an app on their phones?
Yes.
And so you're able to see from one phone the location of the other phone?
Yes.
Were you there when Alexis did that? Or did
No.
she do that at your
I was
behest?
at home.
You were at home.
I asked her to do it.
You asked her to do it, but you didn't actually do it.
No.
Thank you, Judge. No further questions from this witness at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Lang.
You said you didn't talk to Ashley on January 1st, correct?
I did talk to her January 1st.
You said you had no contact with her on January 1st.
I said I talked to her January 1st.
I'm sorry?
I talked to her January 1st.
So you spoke to her on the phone
Yes.
on January 1st.
Yes.
You know if that was in the morning, afternoon, or evening?
I want to say like afternoon, maybe morning. I'm not sure.
Now, Ashley had her own home separate from living with you, correct?
Yes.
You said you lived a couple blocks away.
Yes.
And when was the last time you physically saw Ashley?
Actually, FaceTime when her and my daughter were at the casino, and they FaceTime and wished me Happy New Year's. So that was actually at 1 a.m. exactly. So it went on to the next year. She called it. They wished me a Happy New Year.
So that would have been December 31st.
It actually been January the 1st. It was the next day. It was at, when it switch over, you say Happy New Year. So what, 12? So what is that?
So it was
12?
after midnight?
Yes.
January 1st?
Yeah.
And that was by text message?
No, it was on FaceTime.
And did you know where she was at that time that she FaceTimed you?
Yes.
Where was that?
She was at a casino.
At where?
Casino. I don't know which one, but she was at a casino with her sister.
I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The audio is so low. I have it on the max. It's their audio. I was going to switch to the other video, but it's the same audio, so there's no need for me to cut it off to switch the other video. So I apologize for it. All right, let's get it.
And would this have been in Detroit?
Yes, downtown.
So, as far as you knew, at least as of the
Co-host Jack Newtown here.
January 1st, she was located at a casino in Detroit, correct?
Yes.
Now, you said that she would usually text you back if you texted her, correct?
Correct.
And would she text you back within minutes, hours, or days?
Minutes depending on if she was busy.
Well, she worked, correct?
Right.
And she worked doing hair?
Correct. Yes.
And did she do this out of her home?
Yes.
And if she was busy, whether it was work or doing social activities, she might not get back to you until the next day?
Oh, no, she'll call me that day or text me.
So it would be within hours that she would always text you back?
No, not true. Sometimes she'll text me right back, sometimes 15 minutes, sometimes a half an hour. It depends on what she's, so it depends on what she's doing.
Okay.
But never not text me a whole day without talking.
So she would text you back regardless of whether she was working, busy, in a social engagement, she'd text you back within hours, not days.
Correct.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix.
And you said that you didn't know in the last couple months of 2024, whether or not she was dating anybody, correct?
Exactly, I did not.
And you didn't know whether or not she was dating anybody on December 31st of 2024, correct?
Correct.
Didn't know if she was dating somebody on January 1st of 2025,
Correct.
So I take it that you had no knowledge of her being involved with a person by the name of Marcel Sanchez during the last week of December of 2024.
I don't know Marcel, so no.
I'm sorry?
I don't know Marcel, no.
Did your daughter drink alcohol?
Yes.
Did she smoke marijuana?
Judge, I'll object to relevance of any of that at this point.
Yeah, I think it's relevant in terms of.
Ooh, they're gonna try to get dirty here. Okay.
You have part of this video that was already marked as exhibit 1 and 2 was Ashley going into a 7-Eleven store on the morning of January 2nd, correct?
I'm not sure if that what day it was. I don't know. Did you say
You've
06?
seen that video before, correct?
I'm just saying it. So it's January 2nd.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You know what she purchased at the 7-Eleven?
No, on the video, it looked like she had coffee in her hand.
You know whether or not she purchased a blunt wrap at 7-Eleven?
No.
Did Ashley ever, if she was out, say, at night, whether it was with, a boyfriend or her girlfriends or sisters, who would watch her kids?
Again, I'll object to that as to relevance.
Well, I think it's relevant, Your Honor, as to, time frames and whether or not she, has a history of not coming home or leaving.
Oral objection, bud.
I answer?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, she co-parents with the kid's father. So on the weekends, they go with their father. If she wants to do anything during the week, which is rare because she's working, but if she does, then either I or one of her sisters keep the kids.
So on weekends, the father would have the children.
Correct.
And his name is LaJohn.
LaJohn.
And do you know a LaSawn Ross?
No.
You don't? She's not a friend of your family?
What's the name?
LaShawn.
Oh, I think you said LaShawn. LaShawn, yes. That's her best friend.
And is she related to you or your family at all?
No.
She's a friend of Ashley and your other daughter.
Well, her and Ashley are best friends, but they all grew up together.
So I'm correct here in saying that the last time you had any communication with Ashley was in the morning of January 1st when she sent me some kind of a picture or video of something she cooked.
This company is going viral for its new process that gives you permanent.
Yeah. I don't know if she sent me a video or a picture. I can't remember that, but I remember talking to her about her actually sitting some food to eat that day.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Communication you had with her, correct?
Yes.
That was sometime in the morning of January 1st.
I'm not sure. It had been afternoon. I don't know. I don't know because she was cooking. She was cooking in the morning. So it could have been in the morning. that she was cooking that morning.
Now, I take it that at some point in time on January 2nd, you were concerned about her whereabouts because she hadn't texted you back, correct?
Yes.
And when did this concern start?
It really,
in the afternoon, the evening?
it really concerned me when I texted her and she said, "Oh man," to me, and then when I called her, she wouldn't answer the phone. So that's when I started getting worried from the beginning. That was 9:06.
Again, in the afternoon?
That was in the morning, 9:06 a.m.
So you were concerned about her at 9 o'clock in the morning as to where she might be?
Of why she didn't answer her phone or text back. After saying, "Oh man," and I called her, she didn't answer the phone. It kind of made me had like a leery kind of feeling. I didn't feel right about it.
Was this on January 2nd?
Yes, that morning, 9:06 a.m.
On January 2nd, at some point in time, did you go over to the apartment complex where Mr. Booker lived?
Yes.
And what time did you go over to that apartment?
I'm not sure what time.
It was still daylight when you went there, correct?
I went a couple times. So I think the first time I went, it was daylight. When I went around the bill, it was daylight the first time.
Okay. And you went over there a couple times to see if she was over at his apartment?
Yeah, later on that night, like 3 o'clock more, I went a few times, yes.
And would I be correct in stating that you probably rang the bell or knocked on the door of the outside of Mr. Booker's apartment?
Rang the bell, yes.
Okay. My understanding is that the building that Mr. Booker had an apartment in, there was a outside door, correct?
Yes.
And there were 2, 3, 4 apartments inside there with their own private doors, correct?
Yes.
So you had to ring a bell outside to get let into the lobby.
Correct, yes.
And so however many times you went there on January 2nd and rang that bell, you got no response, correct?
Correct.
Why did you cancel your Midjourney subscription?
I found this hidden AI that
And after not getting a response from her by phone or your various times that you went over to Mr. Booker's apartment, did you then call the police?
Yes.
And would I be correct in stating that you contacted the police about 8 o'clock that night on January 2nd?
Around that time, I think, not sure.
And I take it somebody, a police officer, didn't come to your door, but he came to Ashley's home, correct?
Correct.
And you were present at Ashley's home when the police officer talked to you about her being missing, correct?
Yes.
Did you tell that officer that you knew why Ashley may have went over to Mr. Booker's apartment that day?
No.
You don't recall telling him what you thought?
About going over there? No.
Do you recall the police?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm watching with y'all. Their audio, the camera, the whole setup is totally horrible. It really is. It really is horrible. I don't know. Maybe that state, the way the courtroom is set up, I don't know. But I have to say one thing. I could definitely see him clear that she was in a relationship with a psychopath. And she seen the signs. Something was wrong. And she got away from him. I'm not too clear how she went back over there or something. He probably lured over there for some sort of way and didn't realize she was being lured to her death. I tell you, these Dusties are out here.
Did he lure her with his wood stick?
Lord have mercy. I pray to God it wasn't that.
Holy bang.
Yeah. All right. And again, I'm sorry about the audio, ladies and gentlemen. Let's resume.
Officer asking you that day, why would she go over there today? Do you recall him asking you that question?
No.
You recall you telling the police officer that night at approximately 9:17:42 that I feel like because she has some financial problems and he's like a person to help out. I don't recall making that.
There's a lot of stuff going on. I remember.
Maybe we pause for a second. Yes.
What BG said, they definitely got to get the audio together. This is died a record. My goodness, modern court surprise. Yeah, I didn't realize. I was gonna go to another channel, but it's all the same. Okay. Try to get the best of it.
This is a verified refurbished iPhone 15. It costs
It's okay, BG. And I'm gonna contact you tomorrow, BG, because there's stuff I have to talk to you about here. Look at the psychopath. Look at the psychopath. Look at him. He doesn't care. No remorse. And I have a problem with the judge not making this man sit down because he's standing up to intimidate the mother. Say, ha ha, I unalived your daughter. Nothing you could do about it. He's probably jealous because they had a good relationship. They was close. And he's probably jealous because how loving she was to her son. And they had a good relationship.
I don't know. We had to go through that extent to make sure she would be home to book an appointment.
Because what happened was
She got contact.
so she stopped contact, and so she went on her page and got her other.
17:42.
I'm telling you, it's not
Why
like
would
her.
she go over there today? What's the?
I feel like because she has some financial problems, and he's just a person like help out.
And I'm telling.
Does that refresh your recollection of your conversation with the officer?
Yes, it does.
So you did say that.
Yes, I did.
Exactly, BG. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why is he allowed to stand up? It's clear as day that he's staring at her.
You could recognize Ashley's vehicle from just those videos, correct?
Correct.
And she had just kind of purchased that vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Like recently, before January 2nd?
Yes.
And would I be correct in stating that she didn't have a plate on the vehicle, correct?
Correct.
And at that time, she didn't have a license to drive a vehicle, correct?
Correct.
Now, when all your attempts to contact her on January 2nd, you obviously made this police report to the Warren Police Department, correct?
Yes.
That night. Did you then go over to Mr. Booker's apartment again on January 3rd?
Yes.
And did you go over there in the morning and in the afternoon?
Yes.
And did you, at some point in time, actually go into Mr. Booker's apartment?
Yes.
And is that because somebody broke out the window, opened the outside door, and pushed in his door, correct?
No.
Nobody did that?
No.
So the outside door and his door to his apartment were simply open?
I didn't do that. So the guy downstairs, one of the neighbors, let me in. The guy downstairs opened the door for me. I went upstairs and knocked on the door, his door open.
Knocked on what door?
On DeAndre's door, and his door open.
And so you went inside on Mr. Booker's apartment, correct, on January 3rd?
Yes.
That was in the afternoon, about 3:20, 3:30?
I don't know exactly what time it was, but yes, I went there.
Did you know that every dollar you put in a traditional bank
In order to save time and not have to pull up another video, if I let you know that there's the same parking lot video that shows you pulling up into that parking lot at Mr. Booker's residence at 3:22 in the afternoon, would that be accurate?
If it's on video, I know what time. There's a lot going on that day. So I don't know if you know what time. So I'm not sure. But if you have it, then yes.
You had some other person in the apartment open up.
I'm over here cracking up, BG, what you said. And I can add to what you just said, the stuff that goes on in the courtroom. Oh, I can add on that one. Yeah, I need to do an animation comedy in the courthouse, behind the scenes. Resume. Just a little bit longer, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I'm gonna do 2 parts. How long we been here so far? Yeah, okay. This is a little bit longer. Then we're gonna do 2 parts. I'm gonna continue the rest tomorrow. And I'm so sorry about the audio again. Resume.
No.
The outside door.
The guy downstairs opened up the door.
All right. And then would I be correct in stating that you and some other people went into Mr. Booker's apartment?
Correct.
That
Correct.
afternoon.
Yes.
And it was you and it was Deshaun Ross, correct?
And Michonne, yeah, I think Michonne with me. At times, there's a few of us that went in. It was my daughter, Anaya.
And Alexis. Or Anaya.
Anaya.
And the father of Ashley's children.
No, he wasn't with me when I went the first time. He was not with me.
He came back later.
As far as I know, he was not with me.
How many times did people in your family go into Mr. Booker's apartment on January 3rd?
I have no idea. I know I went in there once.
Okay. And did you take a phone from Mr. Booker's apartment?
No.
Did LaShawn Ross take a phone from Mr. Booker's apartment, to your knowledge?
I guess.
And did you give that phone over to the Warren Police Department?
Yes.
And did you tell the Warren Police Department that you had found that phone on the ground outside of Mr. Booker's apartment?
I don't know. I was not there. I'm not the one who turned it in. I
Who
was
took
not
the
there.
phone to the Warren Police Department?
Deshaun and my daughter.
And I would be correct in stating that you did not have Mr. Booker's permission to go into his apartment, correct?
Correct.
the last week of December, did you know that Ashley was spending every single day with a person by the name of Marcel Sanchez?
No, I don't know who that person is.
You never met this person?
I met him after she came up missing, but I didn't know anything about him before.
And do you know whether or not Mr. Sanchez was sharing phone locations with Ashley at the time?
No, I don't know anything about that.
I have no further questions.
Thank you. Anything further? Yes, just very briefly. Ms. Elkins, why did the text from Ashley saying, "Oh man," at 9:06, why was that concerning to you?
Because I had a dream, and I was telling her I had a dream that her car was missing. Somebody took her car. And so it was just kind of weird that she said, "Oh man," and then when I tried to call her, she wouldn't answer. She would have called me back and asked me questions about the dream, and she did.
Thank you, TB, for saying that. Got to be careful of jealous men. It's not real love, but control. Whenever you're in a relationship and you feel that that person, or even friendship, it could be friendship, co-workers, anybody that you feel that seems to be jealous of you, envy of you, stay the heck away from them, because you're going to have nothing but problems. And some of these people reach to the point that they will unalive you, try to destroy you, ruin your reputation. I mean, it just gets ugly. So whenever you sense in any person, your relationship, it could be your children or your parents, whatever, just stay the heck away from, because it never turns out right. Resume. Thank you for sharing that. And I think he was a very jealous Dusty, because she had like a loving family. She was close to her mother. She had sons that she loved and adored. And he probably had a mother that didn't give two craps about him. Well, we see why. Do you blame her? Or whatever. Well, I'm just saying. Didn't care about him. Father didn't care. So he was mad and jealous that he was with this woman, had two sons, and she was so doting and loving to her boys. He probably was. And the nerve of him to unalive her and leave those boys without their mother. He knew what he was doing. That's why he's standing up to the grandmother like that. That's why he's standing here in this court acting the way he is. This man gets on my nerves. I'm so tired of these Dusties. Ooh, I'm just glad they got him. I'm glad they got him. Let's resume.
Why did you end up going to the defendant's apartment? Like, how did you choose that place to go?
Oh, because his location was in my daughter Alexis' phone.
As a location for
Ashley, where she was on her phone at the time.
I want to show you Exhibit 63, ma'am. Do you recognize that person there?
No.
Have you ever seen that person before?
No.
Is that Ashley?
No.
Is that your daughter?
No.
People would move for admission of people 63, and if I haven't yet, Exhibit 3, I don't remember if I did or not.
Exhibit 3's already been entered, and we'll put this in examination. I have no objection to exhibit number 6.
When you went to the defendant's apartment, did you disrupt anything in the apartment?
No, we didn't touch anything.
Did you do anything in the apartment other than look?
Walk through.
Did anyone tell you to go there?
No.
Did you act on any?
This is Wistia Live. It makes hosting web
Instructions from police or anything like that?
No, I was looking for my daughter. I wasn't getting any help, so I looked for her myself.
No further questions from this witness, right? Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it now because there's another, how much more of it? It's about, say about another 45 minutes more. But I'm going to continue tomorrow. I'll probably do it like tomorrow evening or something like that, whatever. Sometime tomorrow I will do it. If you can't catch it at a time, you can always watch a replay. But I'm going to save it from this timestamp, and then we're going to go from there because this is kind of long, and I don't want to keep y'all here forever. But thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for engaging. I'm so sorry about the audio. The best that I can do is on the end. So best I can do. So hopefully when it goes to trial, it is better. And also I have a Dusty number 3. I did a 1. This one is 2. I got Dusty number 3. Dusty number 3. Oh, let me tell you about this Dusty. I have to look it up more. I'm gonna do that over the weekend. But if I'm correct, she went over to see him because she think it was a job interview. Oh no, he decided he was gonna hold her hostage as an slave. Son of a gun. This woman had to jump out a window for her safety to get out. I'm telling you, they just out here. These Dusties all over, and these Dusties. Oh, I can't get a woman. I can't get a fly woman. This guy that we looking at, this Dusty, he got a beautiful woman. She's absolutely a doll. And what did he do? What did these Dusties do? They get the beautiful women, they use and abuse or unalive them. That's what they do. Ooh, over thoughts. I haven't seen you in a minute. Hey, what's up? What's up? This is what they do. They get these women, then they unalive them. Or mentally, emotionally abuse them. And this poor woman had to sit here in this court and talk about it. But the thing about it, what bothers me, I don't know this state. I don't know how the courthouse runs or whatever. But Judge, why you don't tell this man to sit down? Because it's obvious that he's trying to intimidate the witness. And that's the mother. It's like he's gloating. He's proud to say, yeah, I unalived your daughter and nothing you can do about it. And the best part about it, you'll never find her body. Ha ha. This man came in her home, broke bread with her and everything. She thought he was a good guy. I was watching some video, if I'm correct. I think she had a situation. Her car broke down or something happened. And I think she called him. Something happened. Don't quote me on it. You have to look it up. And I believe she contacted him, and he was like so supportive. Like, okay, I got you. And then stayed with her and make sure she was safe. And didn't know she was sitting with a man that's a psychopath. And a few months later, he's going to unalive your daughter. I really do like to know how she met him. I'm not saying make a difference, but I'm just curious how she met him. But she did realize the signs, and she seen there was something wrong with this man. And she did the right thing, and she ended the relationship. Why she went back to the house, that's the famous question. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let everybody go now. Stay tuned for some more Donna Just Be Real. We're going to continue the rest of this one. And I don't know what else to say. Just follow this one. He is so proud for what he did. So proud. Everybody have themselves a blessed and a safe night. Adios.